Imagine waking up from a coma, expecting to see your family, but instead, you find a world that has already ended. No doctors, no nurses, only the stench of death. This is the story of Rick Grimes, a man who slept through the apocalypse and woke up to a nightmare. As he walks out of the hospital, the sight is haunting. Thousands of bodies wrapped in white, military equipment abandoned, and a silence that screams. He soon learns the golden rule of this new world. Don't open. Dead inside. Saved by a man named Morgan, Rick finally understands the truth. The dead are coming back to life, and they are hungry. Rick must transform from a small-town deputy into a hardened survivor. His mission? Find his family in Atlanta. But Atlanta is a graveyard. Rick rides into Atlanta on a horse, looking like a hero from an old Western movie. But the city is a concrete trap. Thousands of walkers swarm him, devouring his horse in a scene of pure horror. Trapped inside a tank, Rick hears a voice on the radio. "Hey, you dumbass. Yeah, you in the tank." This is Glenn, a scavenger who saves Rick and introduces him to a small group of survivors trapped in a department store. Here, we meet characters like Andrea, T-Dog, and the racist Merle Dixon. To escape, Rick and Glenn must do the unthinkable. Cover themselves in walker guts to mask their scent. It's a disgusting, desperate plan, but it works. They leave Merle handcuffed on a roof and escape the city, heading toward a camp in the hills. At the camp, Rick finds the impossible. His wife, Lori, and his son, Carl. They are alive, protected by Rick's best friend and partner, Shane Walsh. But the reunion is bittersweet. Shane had told Lori that Rick was dead, and the two had started a secret relationship. Now the tension between Rick and Shane begins to simmer, a conflict that will define the series for years to come. Rick takes leadership naturally, but Shane's methods are darker and more aggressive. The camp is a fragile sanctuary. They think they are safe. But in this world, safety is an illusion. The peace is shattered one night when a horde of walkers attacks the camp during dinner. It's a bloodbath. Amy, Andrea's sister, is killed, and the survivors realize that the high ground is no longer enough to protect them. Jim, one of the group, is bitten and chooses to be left behind to turn. This attack changes everything. Rick decides they need answers and a real cure, so he leads the group to the only place that might have them: the Center for Disease Control, CDC, in Atlanta. They arrive at the CDC, a massive underground bunker guarded by Dr. Edwin Jenner. For a moment, they have hot showers, wine, and safety. But Jenner is a broken man. He reveals that the virus is everywhere, there is no cure, and the French were the last to hold out before the world went dark. The CDC is on a timer. Once the power runs out, the building will self-destruct to prevent the escape of deadly pathogens. Jenner wants to give them a quick and painless death, but Rick refuses to give up. He tells Jenner, "I'm grateful." Jenner whispers something in Rick's ear, a secret that will haunt him forever. Before letting them escape just seconds before, the facility explodes into a ball of fire. As the CDC vanishes in flames, the group stands on the highway, watching the smoke rise. They are alone, low on fuel, and surrounded by the dead. Rick Grimes is no longer just a father or a husband. He is the leader of a broken tribe. The world they knew is gone. If you want to see the madness of Season 2, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. The apocalypse is just getting started.